So good afternoon, everyone. Today is Tuesday, May 5th, 2020. The time is approaching 2:02 p.m. This is our weekly business meeting. I am calling this meeting to order. Attending are Commissioners Duncan, Brooks, and Fillios, and I'm going to ask Ronnie to lead us in the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, then. So we'll move on to our consent calendar.
I move that we approve the consent calendar as listed on our May 5th, 2020 business meeting agenda.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Next up is our payables list.
I move we approve the payables for the week of April 27th through May 1st of 2020 in the amount of $437,423.91.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye. Do we have any changes to the agenda?
Item 5 has been pulled.
Item 5 is now pulled from the agenda.
Yep.
Thank you. Moving on then, the first of our action items, bid opening 2020-04 for the body scanner for Kootenai County Jail Operations, our KCSO.
All right, let's, this is from Marcus Shannon.
Somebody help the chairman get his box in there. You got it.
All right. So this is OD Security North America out of Daniel Island, South Carolina. And the base bid amount is $118,750. All right, that looks like it. All right, and this doesn't have a name on the outside.
Is there a name
On the outside. Submittal. All right, and this is from ADANI Systems, Inc., out of, looks like Conroe, Texas. And this is for $103,000 even. So I move that we acknowledge the bids and send them to legal and KCSO for examination.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
are? Aye, and the motion is carried. Moving on to item 2, termination of professional services agreement, OEM full-scale exercise, Office of Emergency Management. Kim,
This is Kim Riley. I'm going to present on behalf of Tiffany.
okay, thank you.
So this is a termination of the professional services agreement for the full-scale exercise. It was scheduled to take place on May 19 and 20, but with the response efforts for the COVID-19 and the subsequent stay-at-home orders, it's been impossible to hold that exercise as planned.
Fair enough. Okay,
I move that we approve the termination of professional services agreement for the OEM full-scale exercise.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
aye, motion carried. Item number 3, final payment request, administration and elections parking lots for La Riviere Construction. Shawn Riley for the BOCC.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. This is the final pay app for the parking lot project. Basically, what this is $4,973.98 of retention that was held back. If you remember, we concluded the project after the sprinklers were blown out. So we sat on this amount of retention until they came back and turned the sprinklers on, fixed what wasn't right, redid the hydro seed and a couple other things. So this is just to close the project out.
Super.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you want the amount in the motion? Sure. Okay. I move that we approve the final payment request in the amount of $4,973.98 for the administration and elections parking lot with La Riviere Inc.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Item number 4, change order. Credit TML Construction, Miller Stauffer Architects for the 911 pole barn. Once again, Shawn Riley for our KCSO and 911.
Okay, so this credit came from the landscaping portion of the project. There was a certain amount of money allotted for landscaping, and the actual cost of the landscaping was $6,038 less than what was budgeted for. So this is a credit back for that amount of money. This $6,000+ almost all pays for the electrical change order that we did a couple months ago. So basically, I think the project, although it came in over budget with the bid, is going to come in within a couple $100 of what was intentionally budgeted for it, and it came in on time. So this
Great.
basically is going to cover the cost of that $6,000 change order.
Great.
Okay, great. Motion.
All right, I move that we approve the change order in the amount of $6,038, which is a credit from TML Construction and Miller Stauffer Architects for the 911 pole barn building.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, motion carried. Item number 6, item number 5 was pulled. Grant agreement, FTA, that's the Federal Transportation Administration, G-26, the CARES Act, fiscal 2020-008-00 with the U.S. Department of Transportation for public transportation. It's our Resource Management Office, Kim Riley.
Yes, Kim Riley, for the record, this is the grant award for our CARES Act funding in the amount of $4,547,613. It's 100% federal funding with no match requirement.
Jeez.
Kim, do you know if legal finished the review?
I received notice from Pat, I believe, that this was reviewed.
Okay, fine.
Any other questions?
Just that, is there opportunity to contact the FTA for, if you guys are gonna use it for something and just make sure that it's
Yeah.
covered?
Kim,
It's all in the regulations. We're using it for our ongoing operating expenses.
Okay,
okay.
So the FTA website has all of that information on there, but it's the same regulatory requirements.
okay,
Okay.
all right.
Thank you. Okay, so item number 7, development and
Well,
grant.
do you want a motion?
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's
Go
okay.
ahead.
I move that we approve the grant agreement FTA G-26, which is the CARES Act FY 2020 -008-00 U.S. Department of Transportation for our public transportation system.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye. Moving on to item 7, development and ground lease, AAL-2020-500, Ashley Construction, Inc., at the airport. Stephen?
Commissioner Stevens here for the record. This is for new construction on the airport as a standard lease agreement. It is in the amount of $3,126.20 for an annual rate.
Okay.
Okay.
Motion.
I move that we approve the development and ground lease AAL-2020-500 for Ashley Construction, Inc.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion's carried. Item number 8, Resolution 2020-39, Coeur d'Alene Airport, deferral of fuel flowage fee payments at the airport. Stephen again.
Commissioner Stevens here again for the record. This was after a discussion with, at a request of Resort Aviation to defer fuel flowage payments from May 1st until August 1st. This is not a relief of any payments, but it will defer any fuel flowage during the
Okay, thank you.
Stephen, about how many are we talking about? Is it about, would you say 5 or 6, or?
It depends on the activity we see during that, but my estimation is somewhere between 5 and 10 fuel loads.
Okay.
So it could be anywhere between $4,500 and $9,000.
Okay, good enough.
All right, I move that we approve resolution number 2020-39, which is the Coeur d'Alene Airport deferral of fuel flowage fees until August 1st, 2020, which covers the period of May 1st, 2020 to July 31st, 2020.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye. Motion carried. Final item, clarify funding source for temporary custodian approved on 4/28 of 2020, Fund 11 for Buildings and Grounds, BOCC.
Yeah, I can take this one. During our meeting, we had suggested that this temporary custodian position be funded from temporary temp pool, our temporary worker pool fund, but it is directly related to COVID, so we will use Fund 11 instead. So I just wanted to make that clarification, and did you want a motion?
Do you need a motion for that?
Yeah, I think that's appropriate.
Okay.
Okay, go right ahead.
I move that the funding source for the temporary custodian approved on April 28th, 2020 come from Fund 11.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Public comment? Hearing none, 2:13, meeting adjourned.
All right, thank you all for calling
Thanks.
in.